like that little intro. It's fun. Good evening, Granted. This is the Christopher Complex. So, you ever think of this thought? Man, this person right here, they killing it. And they so young. What the hell? I wanted to do the same thing. And it's like it's easy for them. You ever think that? You ever think of the resources that are available now to our youth? You ever think of the resources that are available to people and how they just, it seemed like overnight they just kill it. And that thing just, look, let's be real. It's only you and me in this room right now. That thing kills you, man. You're like, what the hell? Let me tell you what happened, man. So if you look at somebody, singer, let's deal with singers, maybe movie stars. And, we're not going to call out no names because we don't need to do that. Because that's just, who you would call out, that's just your opinion. And they might be whack, and probably they really are. But, we're going to give everybody love, unless they're just really, 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 really just negative and bad. But for the sake of this, we'll just give them love. But here's something that I thought about. Even somebody that's doing really well, and it seemed like they just had overnight success, you was a part of that. Because everything is connected. And I know you may be sitting there saying, yeah, but I want my portion. There's a book by Robert Greene called Mastery, and it tells you in that book that some people's journey may take longer, but don't look at it as it took longer. The individualistic contribution that you have, your journey had to go that way because only you could do that. For instance, if you like a particular person that you idolize, the reason why you idolize that person is because they're the only one that could do it that way. They might be singing a song, but they're the only ones that can sing that song. They might play a guitar. They might trade stocks. They may do business. They may be in cryptocurrency, but they are the only ones that could have done it that way. And that's where their journey might have been faster or slower. But if you see somebody that's in the same industry as you, or the industry that you're trying to get to, and you're trying to figure out what the heck, how did that person, you're connected to that person. You may not physically enjoy their reward or have their capability to do things when you want to do them. But the universe is connected. So, for instance, I'll take a page from my book. I remember when I was a little kid, and you have these black directors and movie filmmakers having a hard time trying to get things done. And you had a large body of work by black directors that didn't get no love, didn't get nothing. And then all of a sudden, somebody like Spike Lee comes around and just starts making these hit films, like out of nowhere. Now, we look at Spike Lee in this day and age like he's a legend, But in his day and age, there were a lot of people that tried to do the same thing and they just couldn't. Chris Rock's got a new show called Tambourine where he brings that out. The good thing about Chris Rock is his comedy has such life lessons in it. It's sick, but he's making you laugh at the same time. And you need to check that out, because you'll see a little bit more what I'm talking about. But if you're looking at somebody and they're doing really successful and you're trying to figure out, well, why is it just, I wanted a piece of that too. What's happening? You're a part of that. Because the masses that it took for a young person to be successful overnight. You're part of those masses, and you're an unsung hero. And maybe you don't want to be called an unsung hero. Maybe you want to be called a famous hero. But if you ever get to the point where you understand the universe and its connection, the universe is saying, I needed you to get denied. I know you're like, Chris, okay, you lost your damn mind. So I'm gonna bring it back to me. When I wanted to be a filmmaker, Spike Lee was the bomb, and I went to the same school that he went to, and I got denied. They were playing a little game with black kids at that time where they said you don't need to do math and you don't need to do science, for the last 2 years of your high school, because you just don't need it because you just want to be a filmmaker. And then all of a sudden, when I go to Pratt University, yep, I'm calling you out, Pratt. You go to Pratt University as a young black kid and you say, well, in my school, I'm the #1 director according to my teacher, or one of the #1. And then they say, oh, you can't get in because you didn't take science and math for the last 2 years of your high school career. And you're like, what? Like Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. And I got punched in the face really hard because I'm just like, all I got to do is just make a couple of films, a couple of documentaries in high school, and then just go to Pratt, do the same thing, that some other artists did, and then go on to another school. Excuse me if I said Spike went to Pratt. He went to Morehouse, sorry. But all I got to do is that. I think Spike was helping Pratt at the time. And I get there and they're like, nope, you're denied. You can't make film. And the support system wasn't there to catch me. And so I took the hit. And so now everybody's going, Wakanda crazy right now over this great film. And I'm like, wow, man, this is cool. And then it hit me, man, this young man is killing it, and all these actors are killing it. And man, I wanted to do that. And then that's when it hit me. No, man, you're a part of that. You're a part of that, because that struggle to make it easy for these, or easier for these people to do these things, you're part of that. And maybe no one would know your name, but you're part of that just as much as Wesley Snipes is a part of it. And I think what we have to get to is a point where we stop saying that I came first. Yeah, you came first, but also say I came first and I'm a part of this project because I might have gotten denied, I might have tried. And it's like Hillary Clinton when she says, we just keep hitting that glass ceiling over the White House. I mean, look at the denial she got. If you like her politics or not, there's a lot of women that came in to play to get her there. There's a lot of black actors and actresses and artists that came into play to get Black Panther where it is. There's a lot of musicians that don't get any credit for most of the records that you guys love. I mean, Quincy Jones even brought that out. So my point of it is this. I know you're grinding tonight, or you're grinding this morning. My point of it is this. Did you ever think that your struggle of trying to get in the door will help somebody else open the door easier? But then that person, when they open the door and they blow the door off the hinges, they're blowing the door off so you can finally go in because they know that you got denied, that you struggled. Didn't think of it that way, did you? Maybe when you was making it or trying to get to it or defining it and you didn't get in that door, at that first instance is because the universe is using you and the masses of a whole bunch of people to make it easier for somebody to rap, throw a baseball, be a banker, an investment banker, a venture capitalist, same way you would have did it. And they blew it off, and now it became the standard, and now they created a system that allows you to open the door for yourself. And maybe you say, oh, but I wanted to do it when I was 20 and 30. Maybe your small-mindedness should start thinking that you're still young at 50. The human body can still increase its muscle mass with resistance training up until the day it dies. So your youthfulness is only in your mind. It is in your body, but if you train yourself and be prepared and don't lay back and don't get discouraged because somebody's doing it and it looks like it happened overnight for them, you're part of that. Anything that you see in this planet that you put your heart and soul into and you just didn't get there but somebody else has gotten there, you're a part of that, because we're all connected. And stop thinking that your chance is over. Your chance is not over. You're not dead. You're not done. You're only done if you unplug yourself from technology. If you tell yourself, I cannot be updated. I want you to keep grinding, man. Keep grinding, young lady. I don't care if you're 70. Keep grinding. Keep going. Keep painting. Keep writing. Keep preaching. Keep seeing. Keep digging for the answer. This is the Christopher Complex. Hey, y'all should check out some of my music. You'll find it at ChristopherComplex.com. You'll find it on Reverb Nation. You'll find it on Twitter. You'll find it on Facebook. Facebook.com/ChristopherComplex. Hit me up if this helps. Keep on grinding. Grab a handful of wheat. Grind a grinding stone and start making your flour. Because before you make the donuts, before you make the biscuits, you need flour. Talk to you soon. Hit me up at the Chris Complex on Twitter.